Offices Hazardous Material Enforcement Opsman June 2007.pdf. Chapter 9 Enforcement Procedure Section 9.1 Purpose. The chapter provides necessary information for you to properly prepare appropriate sections resulting from inspection investigations does not be construed in modification, alteration, and revision or hazard material regulation. Any legal proceeding instituted against a person must be placed in based on official regulation found in Code Federal Regulations Title 49, Part 1, Parts 100 through 185, published annually in the Government Printing Office. If the supervisor are unsure of appropriate sections in given situations, that they should consult with the Director of OHME, the Assistant Chief Counsel of the Hazardous Material Law. Because of the primary PHMSA enforcement activities is to bring the compliance within the regulation and encourage apparent violators to make remedial actions for their immediate situation, corrective actions to avoid future violations. Encouragement should be included answering questions, providing information to assist companies and individually understanding regulations, determining what the remedial corrective actions might be taken and shall be explained in satisfactory remedial and corrective actions. Have information of the Office of Hazardous Material Standards, Office of Hazardous Material Special Permits and Approvals, Office of Hazardous Material Innovates Initiative, or Office of Hazardous Material Initiatives and Training, and Office of Hazardous Material Technology, Industrial Association, Standardization and Organization. The basic principle of manufacturing, retesting, reconditioner, repair, reconditioner of the dot, inspection, UN standard packaging, shipper of the hazardous material, as well as anyone else subject of the HMR is validly responsible for the knowing complying within the regulation. Their responsible is to assist the company and individual in doing so to avoid allegations of consulting or contending any investigation seized on any property. Someone's right you should make it very clear to them. Merely providing advice on compliance or not ordering anyone to do anything since see Section 510 imminent hazardous potential violation. Section 9.2 Following the inspection, you shall meet the supervisor to discuss the outcome of the inspection investigation, summarize the areas of non-compliance if they are, and if any are more noted. You will be preparing inspection investigation report in IN, REPT, and HMIS submit and supervisor receive the final approval of the accuracy of supervisor within 60 days. The NIN, REPT shall be prepared in accordance to the procedure prescribed in the manual. Upon receiving the report, your supervisor will review the report and accuracy regulator of the policy procedural issues will verify the report that has been performed according to the manual. Proper violations were noted, and the supervisor will review the evidence submitted in support of the allegation. If the report is incomplete and accurate, not the meeting of the desired quality standard, your supervisor shall return to the revision. Section 9.3 No violation report. Your non-discrepancy is described as inspection or investigation will complete the NII RPET minus violation minus the violation pages of the MHIS. You may complete the report. Is the only record of your inspection investigation. Upon receiving the inspection report, the sites are no violation. The supervisor will review the report, determining the judgment and the correct. No further action should be taken. If the supervisor concurs with your report, the report will be closed. Section 9.4 Advisory Letter. On occasion, you may encounter a situation during an inspection within a company that is not actually a violation of a regulation, but performing such an action procedure which is not correct could lead to a violation. If not corrected, could lead to a violation. This situation is usually termed as a quality control (QC) item. It is upon obtaining evidence of the observation quality control items were noted. You should prepare an advisory letter for supervisor signature. The HMIS will generate the template and automatically, or you free form a template also found in HMIS. A copy of the existing briefing of the QC pages and NII and RPT will close with the letter. Example of adversarial letter is shown in Section A3 in the appendix. Section 9.5 Warning Letter. When you have advanced resulting in an observation of other sources upon completion of an inspection investigation when probable violations were noted of a less serious nature, your supervisor may advise you to prepare a warning letter. The purpose that you propose the same matter you would prepare a civil penalty. HMIS will generate the warning letter upon approval of your report by your supervisor. A copy of the existing briefing violation of the NINRPPD will be enclosed with the letter. Example warning letter is shown on A3 appendix. Section 9.6 Ticket for non-compliance. When you have evidence that the violation was occurred and that incorrect effect of safety, or your supervisor may advise you to perform a report of the ticket for non-compliance. The ticket is used as a penalty. That is 50% of the penalty as stated in the penalty guidelines listed in Chapter 4, or Title 49 Code Federal Registry Part 107 Subpart D Appendix B Appendix A. A ticket may not be used in the Office of Chief Counsel as declined to issue the civil penalty or in a civil penalty case unless the official Chief Counsel specifically instructs you to do so. The ticketing program is discussed in detail in Chapter 15 or Chapter 14 and in this manual. Section 9.7 Civil Penalty Case. When you are inspecting or investigating has resulted in a probable violation of serious nature of your supervisor will refer the report directly to the Office of the Chief Counsel accompanied by a memorandum of supervisor recommendation. The Chief Counsel of final authority to the issue decline the civil penalty action. You will closely with the attorney assigned to handle the civil penalty action, provided technical advice, advice in the capacity of factual witnessing. All original documents will be retained until the Office of Chief Counsel has completed their action. Civil penalty case procedures are discussed in detail in Chapter 10.